this is Cinnamon, and thank you for tuning in to the very first episode of Just Like Sin, where healing meets hustle. I'm your host, Cinnamon, and don't forget, this is produced by Iron Beast Network. Let's get into our very first episode. I'm excited to have you here. Okay, so this episode is Money Talks and spending with a purpose. So, you see, I have this little notebook here. Don't mind it. I have to write down my ideas to make sure I get everything in because you're going to want to hear all of this. This podcast was recommended by some of my friends. I guess I give good money advice. I'm a saver, and let me tell you that I'm a saver. And I would say, to an extent, I'm a little bit extra when it comes to saving, but I don't view that bad. I just have my reasons, but we'll get into it. So let's start with the first topic. So we live in a world where spending takes 5 seconds, but saving can take years. Some people like to invest, some people do crypto, some people do what they do, 401ks. I don't know. You do what you do. But I think spending is a big problem with our generation, like 100%. And if you disagree, okay, I'm okay. But I think a lot of people can agree that it is an issue. So I want to address this topic today because I feel like my ways of saving can help others. And just not even me personally, but just educating in general and having a conversation with you guys and seeing if you guys feel the same about it. Or if you guys have any other ideas, feel free to comment them because I'd love to hear it. You can also DM me, just like Sin on all platforms. But yeah, let's get back into it. So, we work. Some people work, some people don't. Some people work for themselves. But when you're looking at that outfit, $80, you buy it. You feel good in the moment. Maybe you don't. But later on, it just sits there. And it sits there. And it doesn't get touched. And then eventually you're going through your closet. And you're like, oh, it's Goodwill Day. Time to get rid of everything. So you're grabbing all the stuff and you're getting rid of it. Plato's closet, whatever you want to call it. You're taking it where you're going to take it. And you realize, wow, I've worn all this stuff 1 or 2 times. And you didn't touch it anymore. That is called overconsumption. And whether you like it or not, it's a problem. It's a big problem. And it's normalized nowadays to have a lot of things. But I want to question you to think for a minute. Look around and see what's really benefiting you that you've used. Whether it be that candle or that body spray or that lotion that you've always wanted. The list goes on. I can go on. But look around right now while you're listening to this podcast, Just Like Sin, and think, is this benefiting me? Now, it may make you happy, and that's great because having things that help us express ourselves and that we enjoy to have, yes, all for it. But how many are you looking at right now? How many plants are you looking at right now? How many candles are you looking at right now? How many pairs of shoes are you looking at right now? That's the difference. And how many times have you used it? That's when it becomes an issue. One thing I stand by is, which is recent, I will say that, is using what I have before I buy something else. So, for instance, I have a lot of perfume. And if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen my reel where I have a lot of perfume. And I definitely have more now since that reel. But I haven't bought perfume for a hot minute now. A hot minute. For like 6-8 months. And yeah, like I told myself, you're not allowed to buy another one until you use what you have. Because what am I going to do with it? I don't want to get rid of it. It's good perfume. I spent money on it. I like it. But I also have so much of it, and it's like your brain starts to like go crazy. I don't know if that happens to anybody else, but I will have to do a podcast topic on cleaning or like something of that sort because I just can't do the clutter. I can't do it. Like decluttering frees your mind like completely. You're a whole different person. When you have so much clutter, you just can't think straight. And I think that's why I enjoy cleaning so much because it just like really refreshes my brain so I can focus on other things. Or it's procrastination and you clean because you don't want to do something else you need to be doing. That too. But back onto our topic. So yeah, I'll be out shopping with my friends and they're like, "Oh, this one smells so good. Like this would be good for you. You should get it." Girl, no. Like no. Influencers, your friends amazing, family amazing, so on and so forth, but you got to let those people not influence you when it comes to spending money. And that goes for TikTok, Instagram, all social media platforms, and people you associate yourself with. No. If you have to unfollow that person, unfollow them. If they're your main source of, oh, she posted this new necklace she's wearing today. Oh, she's wearing that cute bag. I want that. Oh, I like how she has that. No, unfollow because you're idolizing them and you want what they have when you need to focus on what you have and what you want to bring to the table. Somebody's watching you. Somebody wants to be you while you're watching somebody else wanting to be them. You feel me? I eat with that. I eat with that. Okay. So let's get on to our next topic because I feel like I want to challenge you guys to use what you have before you buy something else and see how much you get rid of from just doing that. Whether it be, again, I keep using the candle one, the candles, or the shoes, or whatever it be mean. I mean, like stuff like that you're gonna get rid of that you need to get again. So I guess shoes can go bad after a while if you wear them a lot, but like body wash, stuff like that, like self-care stuff. Use it before you buy more. And that can go for groceries too. Use it before you buy more. Money is time. Money is freedom. Money is security. Money is opportunity. Remember that. Remember those four things. Why I say this? Money is your security because it makes you feel secure nowadays. Like, especially nowadays with these prices, I know that money's making you feel secure because you need that money. So you want it to feel secure. And that's why you need to start saving. And that's why today on the Just Like Sin podcast, I'm going to show you how I save. And then money is time. It takes time to make money. We won't get into that because you know it takes time. I'll skip past the other ones, but I can't skip past opportunity because money is opportunities and sometimes you have to spend some to get some. And yeah, like if you want to be a social media influencer and you want to spend all your money, go for it because I guarantee you'll get that money back. But there's also a guarantee you won't get that money back and now you're in debt. So I'll just leave it at that. I will say this. Saving doesn't mean you're cheap. Say it with me. Saving doesn't mean you're cheap. Why do I say this? I think a lot of people think, oh, I'm putting all this money into my savings and now I don't have money to spend, so on and so forth. Or you're limiting yourself to how much you can spend. People that budget planners. I know there's some out there, but I really got into like that saving mindset. And when I started putting half of it in savings and then having half of it to spend and working with that, I realized it went up. The saving went up. What was my biggest purchase I've ever made? My first car. I worked like a dog fresh out of school, and I bought that car. And that's a big accomplishment for an 18-year-old, 17, 18-year-old. I think I was 18, yeah. That's a big accomplishment. I think I was still in school, actually, when I got that. But besides the point, working at Starbucks, working what I do, save the money, was wise. Because, when you're young and you're in high school, you just want to buy everything. You want to buy all the clothes and you want to buy all the stuff that's trending and so on and so forth. But I locked in and I set a goal and I watched those money saving binder videos on YouTube where they got those binders and they put like say 100 in this week and 20 that day and 10 that day or whatever. And then it built up, but I would also save money from like birthdays and special occasions like that, and then just put the money in my savings. Done. I will say I've made it pretty far. And I think this topic was definitely something I want to talk about really bad because it really triggers me when people just spend and spend and spend and spend and spend and don't save. It bothers me to the core. Like, I don't know why. I don't. I think it's the fact of like wanting people to have money, and I want people to not have to depend on other people, and I want them to be financially set and not have to worry where that next buck is or where it's coming from. It's always good to invest, but most importantly, invest in yourself. Because that money you're saving, you might be thinking like, oh, I'm just saving it, da da da. No, you're saving that for yourself. You're saving that for your growth, your future, what you want. Like, you're saving that for you. That money's not for anybody else unless, hey, you want it for somebody else. I don't know, kids, whatever, so on and so forth. But that's your money. So you're saving it, but you're complaining, but it's good money. Like, you're doing good. Like, that's amazing. And yeah, I know things get hard. Like, I know people pay for their school, and I know, like, you have all these bills, or say, like, you don't have your family to support you, or you don't have so on and so forth. Like, I understand that, and you just have to really rewire your brain and want it. You have to want it. It's not going to come to you. And for the people that it's hard for, it can take time. You don't have to do it right now, but I think this will help people and you can use it and run with it, and I hope it benefits you. And if you guys ever have any other questions, you can always DM me, again, just like Sin on all platforms, and I can give you advice because that's what I'm here topic. All right, I hope you're still tuned in with me. Okay. I'll just give you things you should spend your money on. Therapy, food, your health, other people. By other people, I mean like if you're in programs, charities, people need support, so on and so forth. But don't let that drain you either. Don't let that overconsume you. And don't feel like you have to if you're not in the place to do it at the time. But if you are, I encourage you to because it's a good thing to do. Experiences. You live once. Go out and explore the world. Use that money and explore. Go to that Japan. Go to that Florida. Go to that South Dakota. Go where you want to go. If you haven't been, you want to travel and you're tired of just working and working and working, go take a break. If you can, go enjoy it. If you can't, you'll get there. You'll get there. Businesses. Again, just like sin, where healing meets hustle. I want you on my show. Small businesses. I want to promote you. I want to see what you've done to get where you have gotten. That is the point. That is part of the point of this podcast. Besides the healing part and hearing everyone's amazing stories about their healing journeys and what they have done to get where they are, I also want to hear from small businesses. It was amazing going to the expo this weekend. Girls Who Brunch, phenomenal. that will be released soon, and you guys will get to see all the beautiful people I got to interview. But their stories are amazing, and I just loved all the little shops that they were having and promoting these small businesses for these younger girls, like lip glosses, bracelets, so on and so forth. That's what I want. I want strong, independent people who have a vision and want to show it to the world, that have strong minds and they're willing to do something and not work a 9 to 5 for someone else. They're willing to work for themselves and showcase that to the world and brand and just promote. I just so like empowering. Is it not? Is it not to hear that? Like to see like a 9-year-old girl making a bracelet business and came up with that idea. It's the coolest thing ever. And there's people out there like that. There's people who I will have something exciting coming up, and I'm excited for you guys to see it, and it'll be here shortly. But there's people who make clothes, there's people who make lip gloss, there's people who make food, sell it on Facebook Marketplace, sell clothes on Depop, so on and so forth. You can do anything, but you can make money. You can make money. Like YouTube, like just all the things. Like there's so many opportunities for us nowadays for you to just take advantage of and stop depending on other people. Depend on yourself. Get out there, network, make connections, be friendly. I forgot. After this, you might go scroll on TikTok or Instagram, or even before this you were. But remember, you create your future. But go paint, go on a walk, go text your friend, see what they're doing. Now, don't go be spending that money, because what did I tell you? Save. But yeah, like go do something. Go to Dollar Tree, get some yarn, learn to crochet, get some paint. You can get a canvas, some brushes, and some paint for like $3. You deserve to be seen and heard and promoted. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in. I'm going to end it with this. How much of what you own actually improves your life? I want to leave you with that, to think. I know I've given you guys a lot to comment and think and talk to me about, but that's the main one. I want you to think how much of what you have actually improves your life. And if it doesn't, there's charities, donate it. All right, we're ending this out. I want to remind you, healing isn't a destination, it's a journey. And give yourself grace and celebrate your wins. And thank you for tuning in to the Just Like Sin podcast, where healing meets hustle. And don't forget, again, this is produced by IMB's Network. Follow on all platforms, Just Like Sin. And you can find me on Instagram, Just Like Sin Podcast. Next episode, special guest. Get excited.